Hey, it's Jeremy with the Dirt Road Workshop. If you're following up from the first video, welcome back. If this is your first time, I'm glad to have you. This is just a video of installing that Dutch door that I made in the last video. It's nothing too extraordinary, but you might find it interesting all the same. And I hope you do. If you enjoy the video, don't forget to click like and subscribe for more videos like this one. And without further ado, let's get to it. And thanks for watching. Right, so today I'm going to install this door. The first thing I'm going to do is put the frame together, get it into the opening, make sure the bottom's level, and on the hinge side, shim it at the top and the bottom. And then I'll put the door into the frame and I can see how the margin's looking and if additional shimming. Let's get started. Alright, looking good. I'd already assembled this in the shop, so it should go right back together in the same screw holes. I just need to put the screws back in the same holes. Let's hope it fits. It just does. I mean, barely. Well, I have a problem with it. It fits, but it's super tight. So what I think I'm going to do is take this top piece off and try to plane some off the top of it, because I can't alter the height of this because none of my hinges will line up at that point. Same with the bottom. Now I'm on site, not at the shop, so I don't have a planer with me. Not a a benchtop planer. I have a handheld door edge planer, and I'm going to try to use that to see if I can take a good 1/8 of an inch off the top of this. It's going to be fun. Now, I honestly don't know where I messed up, but these boards are a bit thicker than the standard 3/4 inch. They're probably 7/8 or so that probably has something to do with it. And then I try to make the door as tall as possible because it's already short. Just because I don't want to, I don't like having to worry about hitting my head on the jamb when I'm walking through something. But either way, something's got to give. This seems to be the best route to fix it. Okay, so what I've done, taken some of these trim head screws, really small head, put it into the screw holes for the other screws and countersunk them deep enough where I should be out of the way when I run this planer across. Now this is just a door edge planer. I believe it's 3 inches wide. It's not quite wide enough, so I'm going to have to make a pass and then try to even out on the other side. The top part of the jamb, you're not going to see it. It's going to be closed in, so it doesn't have to be the prettiest, just as long as it makes some clearance for it. Well, that certainly made a cut. So let's do it again. And while I'm at it, I'm going to make another pass. glue and paint the end grains of this board with the glue just to hopefully seal the pores where it won't absorb water up through it. You shouldn't get too wet, but just, you know, be safe. Okay, I'm going to cut a few shims. Top hinge first. I got these 2.5 inch trim screws. These are white, it doesn't matter. They're going to be sunk in, you're not really going to see them. I'm going to go ahead and get this screw started. And the idea for me is to put the screw behind where the weather stripping will cover it up and you want to see it. Make sure you're flush with the outside. I'll check the margins, see if it's the same. Pretty close. 4 1/8 to the inside of the jam. 4 5/16. I need another 1/8 of an inch. 4 3/16. About the same here, so that's good. I did check the threshold and it was level. So what I need to do now is get this side plumb this top, bottom hinge with each other. I may have to adjust the middle in or out to make sure that the door margins stay good. To do this, instead of using a regular bubble level, I got this Bosch laser level, and I know the top is where I want it. Okay, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but the laser is basically half on the jam, half off. Then we get the bottom in line with that. And shim it and screw it. Now the top and bottom are pretty well plumbed, lined up with each other. And I just realized that I left all the hinge pins in the shop. I do not have them with me. So I'm going to have to go get them, because I need to hang these doors on these hinges to check all the margins. And I can't do that without the pins. I took them all out and I took the doors back out of the frame, and I know exactly where they're at. I need to go get them so I can hang this door in here, and then we can finish this installation. Luckily, we're only about 8 miles away, but still. Right, we're back, got the pins. Not bad, not bad. We can work with it. Okay, that definitely helps. A little tight on this margin, so what I'm going to do is shim it here. Actually push this over, and that will cause the doors to open up here just a little bit. I mean, I'm talking about just a little bit. Word of advice if you're building something, this house wrap stuff that a lot of people are using nowadays, and I've used it plenty of times too, really isn't that good. It's that woven material. If you don't mind spending an extra couple bucks, get actual Tyvek. It's a lot better material than this woven house wrap stuff is. And in my opinion, Tyvek is a far superior product. It looks pretty good. I'll go with that. But I'm gonna push it in from the outside so it doesn't bunch up this house wrap. Okay, then I have it shimmed top, middle, down at the bottom. That should be good on the inside. First I'm going to shim near where the handle would go. Got a little bit of interference right here, so I'm going to run a screw down and pull that over, get it good, and then shim it. Nice. Everything opening, closing. No interference. Good. Okay, next thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and put the handle on this thing. I'm going to, basically the handle's gonna go in the bottom section. And I made it where it'll be 32 inches off the floor to the center line. But I'm just gonna measure to the middle of this board, to the middle of this 2 3/4 offset. And I have a little jig putting on the door. You don't need these, but they are pretty handy. So, and I'm gonna start drilling from this side because I can push against the door and the door stop rather than going this way while the door's trying to open. So here we go. Should be easy peasy. And see with this thing, it's got a bushing. Right now I got it set for a 2 3/4 offset. But you can actually take this out and flip it around. And that gives you for a 2 3/8, but I'm going with a 2 3/4. And the same deal with this part. It's for an 1 3/4 thick door. But you can pop it out for 1 3/8 like an interior door. 2 1/8 hole saw. And sometimes these things can want to grab. Okay, once my pilot bit pokes to this side, I will come and drill it from this way so we don't get tear out. And there we go. Okay, now that part is done. What I'm gonna do is use this palm router with a straight cut bit and basically route out close to the line and then finish it off with a chisel. You can do it completely with a chisel, but it saves you a little bit of time. And with a lot of these newer locks, they're designed to be done with a router, so all your corners are rounded like a router bit, which makes that a pain if you're trying to do it with a chisel. You want to try to get a square plate if you're going to use a chisel. Right now the handle is in. Got this part mortised overhand. I'll also put the weather stripping in. It's straightforward, it's easy. I got a little groove in there, I put it in, kind of get it where it needs to go and cut it with a pair of snips. So I gotta put this on here now. And that's gonna lock the top and the bottom together. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. This is the outside of the playhouse once the door was in. I didn't get video of me putting the trim on the inside of the door, but it was done just like those windows are. You can see them, it's pretty simple. 1x3s on the side, a little 1x4 on the top. This is when we first started building these buildings. This is actually a chicken house. I don't have any pictures of the playhouse like that. This is the playhouse with the wrap on it, roof on. This is pictures of the awnings that you may have noticed over the doors. When I was building them, I didn't get video of that either, but they turned out really nice. They look good. This is it all assembled, mocked up. You can see the little acorns are actually what holds the mortise and tendons together on the corners. And this is the chicken house that's also in the same yard. It has a very similar awning. And the door there is what the other door was loosely based off of. It's got the 3 horizontal panels in the bottom and 3 vertical panels in the top that are glass, and we may switch the top panels in the Dutch door out to glass later on. But if you made it this far, once again, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I'll be trying to get more videos up as soon as I can. Okay, thank you.